My next guest always believed in true love, and after 2 heartbreaking relationships that ended because of infidelity, Jorene Shands came on our show seeking guidance, and with the help of relationship expert Rachel DeAlto, Jorene found herself ready and willing to get back out there and find the right person.
I was married when I was 22. We were married for about 10 years and we divorced because he cheated. I started dating someone about 3 years after my divorce. We were together around 9 years. I really, really believed he was the one, that he was going to be my forever, and found out that he also was cheating, and it absolutely broke my heart.
I've got Rachel here, and I'm curious because so often when there's infidelity involved, the person believes they did something wrong.
Just because it happened before doesn't mean it'll happen again, but also understand you can only control your own actions.
Since I last appeared on the Tamron Hall show, I have had my 3 sessions with Rachel, and they have been absolutely informative and transforming. Rachel taught me to do daily self-affirmation exercises. You are worthy. It has really, really helped me with my self-confidence. Rachel also put me out there on a few dating apps and helped me with my profile. One of the lessons that I learned through my coaching sessions with Rachel is that I am not responsible for anyone else's actions. I finally know my worth, and I know what I need to make my heart happy.
Joining us from her home in Harvest, Alabama, please welcome Jorene back to the show. Rachel is also here with us. Thank you so much, Jorene, for coming back to talk with us. I love hearing your story and how it's evolved. You initially, Jorene, had said that you blamed yourself in some way for the actions of others. And now you realize you cannot control someone else's actions and what they do. How did it feel to accept that?
It just felt like a weight had been lifted off of me. It felt very light after taking, giving that responsibility where it belongs and not holding on to it.
Rachel, what kind of work does someone have to do, specifically, what Jorene did and how others can bring that on into their lives? Because I think it is a very common thing. People blame themselves for the actions of others.
It really is that focus on what can I control? What am I responsible for? And how can I unlet that load of the things that aren't within my power, and then recognize that I am worthy. And I loved, oh my gosh, I got chills watching her do the affirmations. It's also that worthiness, that confidence of I am worthy of someone who's going to show up the same way that I show up in relationships.
Jorene, I know this is about the heart, but I have to tell you, the outside, I can see a difference. First of all, the haircut is adorable. You just look good, girl. You're doing it, and I see it, and I love that. I know that you also started these self-affirmation exercises. How has that helped you find your value?
Just reinforcing to myself and listening to myself. And when you hear it over and over and you do it on a daily basis, it really does make a difference. It felt kind of silly at first, but I leaned into the process, and it was really good.
Rachel, I'm happy that Jorene admitted it feels silly. I instantly thought about the TV show Insecure. Issa D would always get in the mirror and talk to herself. Why does something that seems silly or seems, odd how does that turn into such an effective strategy? Because clearly it does work.
It does. It's really a rewiring of that subconscious programming that we have. We have so many negative thoughts that are naturally going through our heads all day long. But if we are going to make a conscious effort and we look ourselves in the eyes in that mirror and we remind ourselves of the positive attributes that we have and the worth that we have, it starts to those wheels start to click, and it makes an enormous impact. I've seen it happen for a decade.
Jorene, I'm curious, what's your favorite affirmation if it's not too personal?
Just the you are worthy. I think that's really the most important one, because that kind of sums up everything, is that, we are worthy.
Indeed. Well, up next, with her new perspective on life and love, how has navigating the dating world been for Jorene? We'll find out after the break. We We've been following up with some of our previous guests who came on the show to talk about their quest for love. And joining me is someone else I just adore. She came on our show not long ago to share her journey. Jorene Shands. Also with us is relationship expert Rachel DeAlto. Jorene appeared on our Help Me Tamron show looking for guidance after 2 breakups that were very painful and had to do with infidelity. So Jorene, here you are back, better than ever. You've got your affirmations, you got your new haircut, your smile is as bright and beautiful as ever. So you're looking for a love match, but how does it feel just to at least with confidence get back in there? You know, they say you have to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince. I don't know how much kissing is going on, but at least you're in there, you're in the game and you're talking.
Yes. Yeah, it does. It has made it easier to be confident and be able to walk away when it's not anything that I want to be part of, and to have that self-assurance and self-worth to just step away and say, this is not for me or my heart.
Yeah. I mean, and Rachel, so much of this show has been about finding love, whether it's at church, whether somebody's friend says, hey, my brother is single, or whatever ways that are out there. It is difficult, and dating sites in particular seem to be the place where there are more people in a concentrated area looking for the same thing. So what say you in 2022 as folks, you know, try to find love as it relates to dating sites?
The biggest thing I say is to be intentional about it. And that's something I talked with Audrey, Zach, and Jorene about, is really setting your intentions of who are you looking for? What are those qualities that you're looking for, so that you can kind of sort through, because sometimes too much can be too much, but there is quality in there. And if you have that self-worth like Jorene has, and you have an intention with where you are going and who you're looking for, it can make the biggest difference.
And I hear there's some possible love on the horizon.
Yes, there is. There is a certain someone, a special someone that I'm really enjoying getting to know, and very optimistic for our future.
Your voice quivered, so I know that this is real. This is not some stunt date for TV. I can hear it in your voice.
Very real.
Okay. I've been blushing a lot lately. This is very good. I love it. Congratulations on wherever that goes. But the mere fact we see a beautiful smile on your face after hearing what was in the past, and we're going to leave that there and look ahead to the future. Thank you so much, Jorene.
Thank you so much.
Rachel.
Thank you.